Well, the bubble has burst, at least according to BNN Bloomberg, where their recent headline states that Greater Vancouver April home sales plunge by nearly 26%. Well, the question is that true? In this video, we're going to deep dive into the stats on MLS to find out if, in fact, home sales have plummeted 26%. Now, before doing that, I'm going to ask you a favor. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Doing so is going to make homes more affordable here in Vancouver so that we can all afford to buy and live in this beautiful, beautiful city of ours. And of course, if you need any help either buying or selling in this crazy market, go ahead and click on the button in the link below where you can schedule a call with me and we can have a chat and I can see how I might be able to help you out. Okay, so here we are in the MLS system, and as you can see, as soon as we log in, this is what we see. We see the stats as of May the 9th, which is the date that I'm recording this video, and you can see that the number of listings back in May of 2021, 1 year ago, was 1,043. Today, it's 915. So the number of listings is not really that much off. It's very similar. Interestingly, however, here you can see in May 2021, the number of sales, the number of homes that actually sold in May 2021 was 920. Now in May of 2022, the number of homes that have sold thus far are 347. Of course, the month is far from over yet, but it shows you that we're at about, I don't know, about 1/3 of what we were last year. Will that change? It probably will. However, what this shows you is there is indeed a decrease in the number of sales happening. And that's what you really need to be careful when you read these catchy headlines that are designed to capture your attention. These headlines, you need to be very careful because they're talking about, in this case on the BNN Bloomberg, they're talking about a 26% plunge in the number of sales. That's the number of homes actually being sold. It is not the average sales price. So what I want to do is go in here and show you what we actually see in the stats center. Move my mug over here. And so here we are in the Fraser Valley. This is for all of the Fraser Valley. And we're going back to 2019 to present date. And as you can see, things have climbed very, very dramatically in the last year or so. And then it's kind of leveled off. But if you take a look here between March and April, there was actually an increase in price in the Fraser Valley. Now, this is a combination of all product types. So it includes detached homes, apartments, and townhouses. Also homes with acreages, okay? So that's the what's called the home price index. A little bit more accurate, you might say, would be the median sales price of a home. So median sales price, you can see it did indeed decrease from February down to March and here into the end of April. All right, so is that a 20% decrease? I don't know. Well, we can do the math in a moment, but before we do that, I also want to pull up another area here because I primarily work in South Surrey and White Rock, and it's interesting to see how they can compare. And you can see it's gone up and down, but for the most part, it's trending the same. So what we want to do here is let's go ahead and look over at the percentage change calculator and figure out just how much things have changed. And we'll go back to overall Fraser Valley, shall we? So looking at how far things have changed since February 2022, we had 1 million. I wish it was 110,000. $1,100,000 for the average home. So let's go ahead and plug that in here. All righty. That was back in March, we said. And now we are here today at 940,000. Let's see what this works out to. Maybe some of you guys that are really good with math can tell me before the calculator can. Calculate. All right. What's the big percentage? Working. 14% drop. 14.54% drop. Okay, so that's for all of Fraser Valley. So not 26%. Keep that in mind, okay? 26% is more in range for the actual home sales. We take a look at the sales here, actually. Move my mug out of the way. Let's shorten this to a year just to make it a bit easier to see. And you can see in March, there's 2,487, and now we're down to 1,579 sales for the last month. So that gives you an indication of what's going on. Of course, it's going to be different for every category. And if you want to know what's going on in your specific neighborhood, please go ahead and give me a call. You can reach out. My phone number and contact information is below in the description here. You can schedule a call with me. We can talk about your specific needs. But this video really is covering off what's going on in the Fraser Valley for all product types. Now, I want to show you something else as well. Let's go ahead here into MLS and we're going to run a search. And this is what us realtors use. All right, so we're going to look at detached homes. So we're going to go ahead and take a look in the area of South Surrey. Now, of course, it's different in every area. If you're in Surrey or if you're in Langley or any other area in the Fraser Valley, please feel free to give me a call and let me know. We can look that up for you. But for the sake of this video, we're going to look at the prices of detached homes first in South Surrey. We're going to go back to all that have sold in the last 30 days. So you can see there was 46 sales in the last 30 days here in South Surrey. All right, first of all, you can see the median sales price was $2,012,000. So let's take a look. We're going to organize this by price. All right, so the most expensive home sold for $3,975,000. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at what you can get for that kind of money if you have. And by the way, this was brokered by Remax. So we'll go ahead and click on that. And I'll show you a couple of the images here. If you're a big spender and you have those kind of bucks, this is what you can afford. Obviously a beautiful, beautiful home. Right? I mean, it's a gorgeous home. Take a look at it. Very large lot, 13,979 square feet, a very large lot, 18 years old. Square footage is 5,762, and it's got 6 beds and 6 baths, okay? So that's what you get today for $3,975,000. That sold on May the 12th. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at what was the least expensive. The least expensive home that sold in the last 30 days in South Surrey was $475,000. This home, it looks like it's a modular home, okay, brokered by Remax Performance Realty. This home sold on April the 23rd. It's 18 years old, 3 beds, 2 baths, 1,167 square feet. Now, bear in mind that because this is a modular home, you do have to pay pad fees as well. But let's take a look at some of the photos here of what you get for that kind of money. Obviously, it's not near as much as as the other home, but nonetheless, this is what you can get in that price range. Okay, nicely renovated modular home. Okay, so that gives you an idea of detached homes. Now what I want to do is show you what townhomes are going for. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's sold for townhouses, again, in South Surrey, White Rock, over the last 30 days. Oops, wrong field. So 51 townhomes sold in South Surrey in the last 30 days. Let's see what the median sales price was $1,131,190. That's insane. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the prices. First, we'll take a look at let's go ahead and look at the most expensive townhome. This was a 3-bed, 3-bath townhome. It sold for $1,825,000. Wow. This is Morgan Creek Way in Morgan Creek. It sold in just 30 days. And let's see, it sold April the 24th, 3 beds, 4 baths. Let's see here. It's 24 years old, so not exactly brand new either. 3,423 square feet, brokered by Remax Colonial Pacific. Let's go and take a look at what you get for $1,825,000. Some Deer Run. All right. It's a nice big townhouse. Feels very much like a house. But of course it is attached, so you do have strata fees. All right. There you have it. $1,825,000, 3 beds, 4 bathrooms for a townhouse. Now we're going to hit back, and I want to see the lowest price sale for a townhouse in the last 30 days was $599,000. Pop that open and see what we get for that kind of money in South Surrey. So this was, let's see, 37 years old. It sold May the 22nd. And let's see, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. Okay, 783 square feet, brokered by Sutton Group. And click on that. Have a peek at what we get for $499. Oh, nice big patio. Bright white kitchen. Nicely staged home. So folks, that's what's going on in the market here in South Surrey and really all of the Fraser Valley. I'm going to do one more search for you, and now we're going to look at apartment condos, okay? So the median sold price for condos last month was $762,600. Go ahead and sort that by price. We'll look at the most expensive condo. Wow, $3,150,000. Well, that skews this number quite a bit, doesn't it? But let's take a look at it just for fun. That is one expensive condo. That's 3 beds, 3 baths. Sold. It's just sold in 4 days. It's only 1 year old. Let's see here. Square footage is 1,701 square feet. It's Hugh McKinnon Realty was brokered that home. And let's go ahead and take a look at that. $3,150,000. Wow. So you're up in the clouds on this home, aren't we? That is indeed a beautiful condo at an outrageous price. May very well be worth it, but I don't know. Vancouver, South Surrey, it's getting past insanity. All right, one more thing we're going to look at now, folks. We're going to look at the lowest price condo. So this is giving you a very, very big range of what's going on here in South Surrey currently in the market, what's being sold. Now this home, this sold for $325,000, 1 bed, 1 bath. This is a 48-year-old condo on North Bluff Road. And let's see, 629 square feet, brokered by Home Life Benchmark Realty. Take a quick peek at the photos. And as you can see, it's an older home. Looks like it's had some updates. All right, new cabinetry, new floors, lower end appliances. But you know, that's what's getting you in the market today. Lowest price again, $325,000. So we are indeed in a declining real estate market. And what's causing that is the Bank of Canada has raised interest rate. Mortgage interest rates have gone up, and this is forcing or helping curb inflation. How far is it going to go? How low are prices going to go? Well, nobody really knows, but my prediction is they're not going to go that low. After all, we do live in one of the most desirable cities in the world. We have a shortage of inventory, and we are bringing in 450,000 new immigrants this month. So the supply and demand is always going to be there here in the greater Vancouver area. Now, if you're thinking about waiting to buy, you might want to consider buying now rather than waiting, because there's an opportunity for you to possibly lock in to today's mortgage rates before they go up still higher. That's something you're going to want to talk to your mortgage broker about. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Give me a call. My phone number is 604-612-5164. I hope that helped. Have a great day.